About 4 years ago, I published a video series about VICIDIAL Contact Center solution in my YouTube channel, and now it's time for an upgrade. In this new series, I'm going to walk you a step by step from installation all the way to the advanced topics such as AI agent integration to the VICIDIAL. If you are not familiar with the VICIDIAL Contact Center solution, I can tell you it's a contact center software suite that is installing on the top of open source Asterisk solution, and it gives you a very advanced functionality for running an inbound or outbound contact center. This video series will be based on the real experience and not just a lab setup. I'm doing the same thing for my own projects and for my customers as I explain in this video series. So let's start with the first part, that is ViciBox installation. Currently, I'm using the Hetzner Cloud for all type of ViciDial installations because it will give you functionality to load the ViciBox ISO, and it will make the installation much more easier. And also it will give you advanced functionalities to create VMs or to clone or to back up your setup. So in this part, I will walk you through the steps that you need to install ViciBox on Hetzner Cloud. The first step is to register in the Hetzner Cloud, and I provided a link in the description of this video that you can use that link to create an account. So in order to install ViciBox 13 in Hetzner Cloud, just register using the referral link that I provided. It will give you $20 credit, and you can actually test the installation there in the Hetzner Cloud. After you have registered, you have a project, just select a project and you will be in the dashboard. In order to install the ViciBox 13, we need to create a server. And here we can select what type of server do we need. For the testing, of course, you can install the lower end ones, but for the production server, I always prefer the regular performance or general purpose. For example, for a single all-in-one installation, this setup is quite enough with 4-core vCPUs and 8 GB RAM and 160 SSD hard disk. So I will select this one. Select your location if you want in the Helsinki, I don't know, US, Germany, or other locations based on where you are providing. I will select the Helsinki. The operating system is not important right now because we will need to replace it with the ViciDial operating system. We don't need IPv6, and here you can add your SSH keys. Of course, for this installation it doesn't matter because anyway we need to install the operating system and we can add our SSH keys later. We don't need any firewall, we don't need any extra volume for now, we don't need backup. All of them can be set up later. So we just name it the name, you can change it later as well, so let it be there and create and buy. So now we have buy and created a VM, and we need to install the ViciBox in it. The good thing about the Hetzner is that it has a ISO images that here you can select what ISO do you want to load or mount to the system and then install from that ISO. For me, I already have the ViciBox 13 here, so I can just select the ViciBox 13 and then mount it. For you, most probably it's not there, so what you need to do, you need to go here and go to your support. So click support and then go to the technical, select, let's say other. So what you want to do, we want to create a ticket for this project, for this server that we just created. And we want to tell them that, okay, we want the ViciBox 13 ISO to be loaded into our project. I already talked to them so that they can load it for everyone, but if it's not there till you are watching this video, then that's what you need to do. And you need to tell them, for example, I want to load this image, and you need to provide the image file of it. So the image file, you can just search ViciBox 13 image ISO, and here you can find the website downloads.vicidial.com/ISO/ViciBox/server. And by now, as of now, the latest ViciBox that we have is ViciBox 13 beta 2. So you can copy link address here and just create a ticket. Hi, I want to load this custom ISO. You can write in your own language and provide the ISO file. And of course, thank you or whatever you want to do. And then you need to click I need more help here and then send. Usually after an hour, you will get a reply that the ISO is loaded to the system. So if you go back to your, for example, system, you are able to see what's going on. So here is my VM. If I select right now, if I go to the ISO image, if you search for ViciBox, you should be able to see that and then mount it if you didn't mount it. After you have mounted the ISO file, you need to actually reboot your system. In order to do that, you need to click on the power and then power cycle. It will restart your system. And while it is restarting, you can click on the console. You can click connect because it takes some time to restart. Okay, now the system is starting. And here you need to select install ViciBox version 13 and click install ViciBox. From now on is the normal installation steps for the ViciBox 13. So it will ask, I want to destroy all data. Is that okay? Of course. And it will load the ViciBox 13 raw image into the system. And once the loading is done, it will verify the disk. So after the ViciBox system, operating system loaded, you need to log into the system. The default username is root and the default password is VICIDIAL. Do you want to start ViciDial 13 installation? Yes, select your locale, select your keyboard and accept the license, of course. Select your time zone, enter password. This is the root password that next time when you log into the system, you need to actually use the new password. Do you want to enroll keys for the SSH? If you know what is the SSH key and how you can add it, you can use that, but let's just use the password to log in. And you need to create a new username. Let's name it, for example, support, full name support. Group can be support as well. And then set a password. And confirm the password. And OK. So it's asked you, do you want to install updates? That's a good idea because when we are installing, it's better to update now. And you just select yes, you just type Y, enter, and then it will update the packages of the operating system of the ViciBox 13. Okay, once the update is done, it's better to reboot your operating system and before you install the ViciBox. So just type reboot, and then here in the ISO, we don't need to mount the ISO anymore. And so let's go back to the console. And here this time we will actually boot from the hard disk. So ViciBox 13. So the operating system is installed. You need to use root and the password that you have entered during the setup in the last step. Operating system is installed, but not the VICIDIAL system. In order to install the VICIDIAL system, and we are now using the all-in-one setup, so everything will be installed here, including the web server, database server, dialers, and everything. So that's very easy. You just can type ViciBox Express. So ViciBox-Express, and then enter. It will ask for the local IP address. Let's enter 204.168. That's my public IP address that you can see it here. 2010 and 247. Do you want to install ViciBox Express? Yes. And enter. So the setup is automated. Everything is, for example, it will download the latest code, it will download the database schema, and it will automatically install everything. So as you can see, the system is installed, and in order to use the system, you just need to reboot. So just enter the reboot, and let's copy the IP address as well. We don't need to log in again actually to the console. So after we are sure that it's up, we just need to enter the IP address in our browser. And as you can see, we are ready to go for the next step. The ViciBox is installed, and then we need to go and configure the users, set the time zone, etc.